Okay, I'm going to introduce my recent project called Stack Editor. Yeah, I think I should start from the initial steps. So this one is the online version. You can visit it at RESTful 0 Stack Editor. Anyway, so currently it's they're working. So so Stack Editor is a project from Zero project. It's a Clojure ASD editor inspired by Cloudit, which I demonstrated weeks back, and I'm going to make it work with Clojure or Clojure script. So the editor should be is divided into two parts. One is static editor, and one is boot static server, which is a boot task, and that create a server listening port, and a static editor will connect to it. And so also I made a project called Stack Workflow, which yeah, it's called book Stack server. I didn't make a very good name. Anyway, so here's a task called compile server. It will start a server and listens to the listening and writes the compiled code to target SRC. So the initial file is actually this one. It's called stack sample. Yeah, and it's some definitions or namespaces, and it is an idiom file, and it will be compiled to the file structure called. In this project, it's 3 files. You can see from here. So I'm going to start the project. First, I'm going to call boot div. Oh, by the way, you can see it from you can find the product here, the project here, VC works. So first, I'm going to start the DB server, which is running the Clojure script compiler, and then I'm going to run put repo. There's some problems. I can't use wait. So wait is blocking my requests. I don't like that. And I use this command boot static editor. Oh no. Sorry. It's compile server, and now the ring server is started. So I'm going to edit it with this editor. I reload the page, and it loads the functions I wrote a while back, and I'm going to open my page, which is an Nginx static page, and I almost forgot where it is. Stack workflow targets HTML. This is a project based on RESTful, which is a React-like framework I created. Anyway, I'm going to inspect these elements, and it's So this is stack editor. You got a minute to open it, and you can see from here it's called an analyzer. I think I got a bug here. I'm going to hide this one. from my editor. Oh, this one is created by oh, sorry, but it's not for my developer. My environment is not well, not good. So anyway, this is analyzer. You can see from here is that there are definitions, namespaces, settings. Actually, we need only these three currently. Definitions is the code we need to define methods and variables. And namespace, procedures are prepared for the code that are not fit into the pattern we define, like this one. It's not a definition and it's not also namespace. So it's called procedure here. Maybe I can choose a better name. So anyway, my English is not fluent. We can make it better if someone really good at English. So let's start from namespace. So namespace is where we define the requirements, the dependencies. It's actually like we had in serialized, but you can still see from here what it does to me. And namespace definitions. I grouped them in with namespaces, and you can see from here the core. The file generated is the core namespace that generated has several definitions, and I can find them from here, like the main, the render page, the on.js load, this functions, and also other namespaces work well. Well, also, if you want to use command palette, and here's one for you. So let's start from main. So what's different? What's the difference between static editor and other editors? I think the most important thing I want to build is this one. Here I can press cursor here, cursor. This will, yeah. So I can click command D, not find because they are not defined in my project. And when I press on rand app, it's found in my project, and yeah, I can find store. Yeah, I can find component container, and then I can find render, and render. Here's render code. Also here is global widgets. So I can go to stack here. The stack is consists of the dependency tree. It's another tree, but it's like but anyway, it's called stack, like what we have in Chrome DevTools. Anyway, so with this stack we can very easily find the definitions, the functions, where the functions are defined. So what I want to add to this function, I can find it here and add it directory and go back to the function and add another. So, and you can see from here that it is currently very smooth to its function, but yeah. No, this one is not defined in my project. Anyway, so this is the main feature of stack editor. So I'm going to edit code here. This is a small project, and I'm going to run the code. Yeah, I don't like run the code. I want to delete it, and then press save, and it will be deleted fairly. Not very quickly because all the files they compiled. compiled back to closure code. So this one. So I'm going to delete this function, and the function is called render code. Actually, I can find it here also, and I want to delete it. Yeah, and I'll save it. No, click this button to save it. And here, the function is removed. Yeah, and also I want to add some space here in container. Container, yeah, but it's in render. And also here, this is span. This is yeah, a button. So I'm going to add a combo space. Yo, and 8 pixels. Currently, this is not defined yet, so I'm going to add it in the namespace, which is added here, and yeah, this is the editor I introduced a while back, but honestly, it's not very useful for beginners. But I'm good with it. So I've added the space here, and now I see the space here. It's a division. Yeah, maybe you don't like division like this. Anyway, so maybe I can add more. So I can add more component here. Like I want to add in space first. Stack workflow. Workflow the comp the but and another going to get demo. Stack workflow the comp the button, and I can require HSL first. I always use HSL, and I can add RESTful alias. Create component division, and I want REST workflow the style the widget widget. Yeah, and I'm going to define a function which should be here. The button, yeah, the namespace is already shown here, and I'm going to add a render function, which is nothing. Mutate and the division. Yeah, I still need this one. Comp test. Click new, and I also want a comp button. Comp button here is it's a variable. Create comp another, but this is just a name. So, yeah, now they are connected. Also, I want to add dependent here called restport.conf.text too, so that I can use text to render it. Yeah, now it's saved, but it's not working because I'm not using it in my project. It's called container. I want to use comp button. But here, yes, it's not defined yet, and I'm going back to the namespace, and then the namespace and add stack work comp Anyway, hope it works. Yeah, but not the. It's not working with the styles. I know I'm going to add styles. So I already add something like widget here. So I can use the widget button to style it. Now also I'm going to add button to edit the color, make it more blue. Also I need some space back to make it seem like two buttons. So I'm going to add here 8 pixel new. Yeah. So now I got two buttons here and a component tree which is like something I want. Also I can go back and start overflow here. I just want to show how deep the stack is. So yeah, this is the most I can get now. As my project grows, it will be longer. This will be longer, a longer stack. So you can also see from my steps adding this component that I can very easily navigate between these functions to update my code. Also, you will find that in some cases I want to define a new definition, namespace and definitions. So that can be very tedious. Like I need to add a name here and or add a namespace here, and then defining space, define dependencies here. So this can be very tedious. I think we can eventually make them done by the machine. So if these things can finish by the machine, we can create apps very quick. Like just imagine if I can here, I can add a new command called dox. Yeah, it currently does not exist, but why does it matter? I can do it. I can, for example, I can. I don't know, I can. For example, I can do this. I can add the namespace here called some namespace and stack editor. The called namespace editor, and I want to enter a new component called dox, and I can define the name component dox. And then I can generate a new component called a new namespace called Stack Overflow component and dox, and then I can create a function called dox. Yeah, and then the namespace is created, and this definition is created, and I can go and find it at here. So I can create a namespace for me, and I can use stack editor to create the dimensions. I can just edit the code without leaving this stack and this editor. Yeah, you can imagine that. Also, back in Clouded, which is a project I experimented before stack editor, there's a graph tree. Shows the dependencies of the namespace, the functions. Maybe we can do this too with stack editor and also with namespaces. And what's more, if we can build a new language which is definitely designed for such an editor, we can get for the purpose that we can have a very long stack here. We can just edit by navigating stacks, and all the dependencies are managed by the tree itself. we cloud it. I don't know where I put the pictures. Yeah, here are some pictures about the credit. Yeah, if we can build a language specific for this editor, then we can be very productive with this new language. Yeah, it's just my imagination, but um, it's just the beginning of stack editor. I can read better. I can add more features. Maybe we can code enclosure with stack editor. Yeah. Anyway, I hope someone may love this idea and I can build it. But first, I need to make it work with my daily projects, and I can add, create app with my editor, and yeah, that's it. Thanks.